Okay, looks like we're up and running. Let's hope this doesn't chuck me out again. I've just been chucked out of my previous class twice. Welcome everybody to this class. My name's Teacher Amy, and today's topic for our speaking class is question time. So we're going to have fun asking each other some questions that are supposedly, apparently, meant to free our minds. But they are some fun questions. It'll be a good chance for you to practice all types of tenses, all types of vocabulary. So do come on in and join us if you want to practice your speaking with us. Before we get started, let me just share a couple of... can you hear me okay, guys?
Yes, teacher. Right now it's okay for me.
All right, just checking. Thanks, Amari. Hi to you, by the way. Yeah, I will say hi to you guys properly in a moment. Just let me tell the viewers about the pages that might be able to help them a little bit here on Verbling. There are two pages there. The Facebook page is the first link. Verbling teacher page is the second link. If you want to go and check out either of those, you'll find lots of useful information, resources. You can write messages and check out our calendars as well. So do take a moment to investigate, and we'll say hello to our students. So first of all, Amari, how are you doing?
Yes, teacher. I'm doing great, and I'm so tired because I have a lot of work today.
Oh yeah? What have you been doing today?
I have a lot of lecture, conference, something like that, with different people from United States, Mexico, Brazil, and India.
Hmm. Wow, that sounds interesting. Do you know these people well, or was it the first time that you've met them?
Sorry, I don't understand your question.
So you mentioned talking to people from all over the world, right?
Oh yes, yes. About processes in my country, Brazil, and
Hmm.
I presented some dates, some files for them. It's okay because I met a lot of people last year, and this year I will see them again in Mexico.
All right. Well, that sounds...
Yes, my English is not good when I am speaking, but a lot of people understand when I needed to present some files, something like that, PowerPoint presentation.
all right. Well, I think
Because
your English is great, Amari.
thank you. Because I use my camera, my projector in my office. So yes, I need all the time I needed to speak with them. But when I needed to talk with people in India, from India, it's difficult because their accent is not good for me. I don't know why.
Yeah. It's very strong. I can understand why it's tricky for you.
Yes, yes, it's wrong. That's the word.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, keep working on that, Mary. To be honest, native speakers find strong accents difficult as well, so it's not something that um, you can do much about other than just practice listening to those people, really.
Yeah.
All right, well, welcome to the class, Mary. Great to have you.
Thank you, teacher.
Who else do we have? We have Abel. Hello, Abel.
I'm fine, teacher. Thanks for asking. Hi, guys.
Good. How are you? Have we met before? I don't think so.
Sorry?
I don't think I've met you before, Abel.
No, it's the first class with you, Amy.
All right, well, it's lovely to meet you.
It's the same for me.
Where are you from, Abel?
I'm from Argentina. I live in the north of Argentina, in the province of Salta.
Okay, and what kind of a place is it? Describe it to me briefly.
Okay, it's a mountain. The city is in a valley, the Lerma Valley. It's a province that depends mainly on tobacco plantations and tourism. Tourists all over the world, mainly French, American, and Scandinavian people.
Okay, wow, very interesting. It sounds amazing. Do you like
Yeah,
living there?
excuse me?
Do you like living there?
Yes, a lot. I really enjoy living here.
All right, well, thank you, and lovely to meet you. Welcome, Abel.
Thank you.
Who else do we have here? Hussein, how are you?
Hello, Amy. Thank
Good to
you.
see you again. You've changed your picture.
Yeah.
And why did you choose a picture of a baby with big glasses?
I don't know. I like it. He seems cool. That's why I chose him.
He
Yeah.
does seem cool. Agreed.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to be extremely intelligent.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
How are you doing, Hussein? How's your studying going?
I'm doing great, Amy, and everything's okay. I'm studying English. Yeah.
Very good.
And
Glad
my
to hear
study
it.
is going well as well. Yeah. How about yours? How about
Very
you?
good, thanks. Yeah, everything's going very well. So, good day. It's a good day so far.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the class, Hussein. And who
Thank
else do we
you.
have? Ronaldo, who's a diver, possibly.
Hello,
Are
teacher.
you
Can
there,
you hear
Ronaldo?
me?
Yes, I can now.
Yes, I don't know what's going on, but I can't hear you well.
Oh,
Just
is
your
anyone else
voice.
having problems?
Yes, just your voice is speaking. I don't know how can I say it. It's fading.
Cutting out? Like,
Yes, cutting all the time. But I will try.
All
Could you
right.
repeat your question?
I would love to if I remembered what it was. I think I just asked you, Ronaldo, are you a diver? Because I was referring to your picture.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? I'm going to write it in the chat box.
Okay.
Hold on.
Ronaldo has the second window open, I think.
All right, Ronaldo, if you have another window open of this class, would you mind closing it? Because we can hear a bit of feedback from somewhere.
Okay, let me go out.
Brill. Thank you. All right, hopefully he'll be coming back in a moment. And I'll say hi to Saeed.
Yeah, my name is Ahmad. Ahmad, not Said.
Ah, okay. Sorry, Ahmad. Okay, well, have we met before?
Could you repeat again?
Yes, have I met you before? Have you been to one of my classes?
Yeah, this is the first time I join this class with you.
All right, well, in that case, welcome. It's good to meet you.
Pleased to meet you again.
Where are you from, Ahmad?
I am from Egypt,
And
from
which
Cairo, Egypt.
and you live in Cairo at the moment?
No, I am Egyptian, and I worked as a system engineer and teaching network and administrating for the network.
Wow, that sounds very interesting. Do you enjoy your job?
Yeah, it's very interesting job.
Well, that's great to hear. It's always good when someone really enjoys their job. Well, welcome to the class. It's lovely to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too.
Well, I don't know what's happened to Ronaldo. Let's hope he comes back. And I'll say hello again to Raphael.
Hello, Amy.
Is your brain still working after our last class, Raphael?
I don't know, I'm trying to relieve it, but it's difficult.
We were talking a bit about grammar last class, and Raphael, there's the perfect opportunity for you to use what you've learned in the last class in the speaking today, okay?
Okay.
So you can do it. I'll
If
give
I
you
remind.
bonus points. Alright guys, what I've got for you is a blog post, which is basically just a list of questions to make you think. It's called 50 Questions That Will Free Your Mind. And there's lots of advertising which is latched on, like American Express. But the questions are good. So if you would like to load up the website yourself, you can have a look at the questions that we're going to ask. And I'll share my screen just so that we can follow along. The way this class is going to work, everybody, is I'm going to sort of ask you to read a question and choose somebody to ask. So that we're going to ask and answer different questions from different people. I would like you to try your best to talk as much as possible. So even if you give us a silly answer or maybe you can't think of anything, just see what you can come up with. The main point of this is English practice, not whether you know the answer to all life's questions, okay? So go ahead, do your best in speaking. Keep your eye on the chat box where I'll be writing comments or suggestions or making corrections for you. And other than that, I'll try not to interrupt too much. I'll just say hello to Kako. How are you doing, Kako? Are you there?
Hello, Amy. I'm doing
How are
well.
Excellent. Any exciting news for us?
It's okay. Thank you.
Just everything normal, Kako?
Yes, normal.
All right. Well, welcome to the class. We're going to get started on these questions. And we're going to start off in order of appearance because it's easier for me to remember. So, Abel, I'm going to start by asking you question number 1, which is, how old would you be if you didn't know how old you are?
Oh, it's a tough question. I don't know what that means.
All right, can anybody explain what it means? Give an interpretation.
How old is my appearance?
Perhaps it could be your appearance, it could be how you feel, your personality, maybe.
Okay. I got it. I be the same, or the same age I have because I really enjoy having my own age, and in every year I feel the same because every year is a new discovery, a new growing up, and learning new people, new things, enjoying new experiences, traveling or meeting new people all the time.
Excellent answer, Abel. Do you ever feel like the time in your life is passing faster than you feel you would like it to pass?
No, I don't think so because I enjoy each moment. Not all the moments are good. I have some sad moments, some difficulties, but even though I really enjoy my life, I don't think it's going so fast.
All right, what a great answer. Thank you for starting us off, Abel. Abel, I'd like you to read out question number 2 and choose somebody to answer it.
Okay, my question is for Ahmad. Which is worse, failing or never trying, Ahmad, for you? Ahmad?
Are you there, Ahmad?
Yeah, Ahmed?
Yes. Ahmed,
Yes.
that question is for you, so I would like you to answer it. Would you mind repeating it, Abel?
Yes, of course. Ahmad, which is worse for you, failing or never trying?
I don't know what is the meaning of worse.
Okay, who can yeah, can you explain it?
Yeah,
okay, what is bad for you? Fail when you're trying to do something, or never even try to do that thing? Everything.
You mean escape?
Yes,
Sorry?
so the question, Ahmad, is a bit tricky. Let me just clarify. You've done brilliantly, Abel. Well explained. Which would you... So if you have a choice, Ahmad, between failing at something or never actually trying it, which would you choose? Or which is the worst option? What do you think?
I think if you try anything that you didn't try it before, it's a very good chance to take experience and to be expert. Even you fail to do this something, something. I think you get experience.
All right, great answer, Ahmad. So actually, you believe that trying something is much more important than whether or not you fail or succeed at it.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, great answer. I'm just going to pause for a second to say hi to two students who've joined us. So that's David. Hi, David.
Hi, teacher.
Are you doing okay today?
Yes, I'm okay, and you?
Good, thank you. Welcome to the class, David. We're just asking and answering questions, so keep an eye on what's going on and you'll get the hang of it. And I'll also say hello to Eduardo. Are you there, Eduardo?
Hi, teacher.
Good to have you in class, Eduardo.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. I'll just explain what we're doing. We're taking it in turns to ask and answer the questions. So, Ahmad, if you would like to please ask question number 3, you can choose who you want to ask this question to. Are you still there, Ahmad? No? Alright, in that case, I'm going to ask it myself, and I'm going to ask it to Amari. Amari, if
Yes.
life is so short, why do we do so many things we don't like and like so many things we don't do?
I think it's because you needed to do something for living. For example, I needed to work and to get money to pay my bills or something like that. And when I want to do what I really like, I can't because it's expensive or I need more time to save money.
Absolutely. So is money the big problem?
Depends on situation.
Absolutely.
In my case, I wanted to go in different countries all the time, but I can't because I needed to save a lot of money and I needed to pay my bills. I needed to be working or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I have to agree with you. It does cross my mind, Amari, that if those people who are able to sort of do whatever they like, and we were talking about this in another class, but celebrities cross my mind. It's almost as if it's not as great as you think it's going to be when it actually happens. I think in some way, not being able to do anything you like whenever you want actually makes it better when you do something that you like.
Um,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
no, teacher, I lost the question in my mind.
That's okay, it's kind of tricky. Let me give you an example. Okay, when you have your birthday, you usually like receive presents from people, have a party, and it's a great day, right? Your birthday, yeah?
Okay, teacher. Sorry, my dog is barking right now, and oh my gosh, sorry. I'm sorry for my apologize. Could you
No
repeat
problem.
it one time again?
Yeah, no worries. And what I mean is, if you had everything you wanted all of the time, I think possibly you wouldn't actually enjoy it very much because you probably wouldn't appreciate it. So sometimes doing stuff that you don't like in life actually helps to make your life better when you do something you like. Do you think
I
that's
don't
true, or would you really just like to have lots of money and do stuff all the time that you want to do? Not sure?
Not sure, teacher.
No worries. Thank you, Amari, for answering that. Could you please ask question number 4 to somebody?
Yes, teacher, of course. When it's all said and done, will you have said more than you've done? Dave.
All right, David, you've got a tricky
Number
one.
4.
Okay.
What does this mean, David, first of all?
I'm trying to understand it.
All right, let's have a look at it together.
Okay, no, I
Yeah?
understand.
All right, can you
Yeah.
explain it briefly? Because there may be some other students who aren't quite following.
It means it is a question that it is asking if you do more than it is necessary to do.
All right, yes. I'll just point out that there's an idiom in this. When it's all said and done, or when all is said and done, there's a few variations. Basically, it means at the end of your life, okay? Or at the end of something, at the end of a project, your life. So at the end of, in this case, your life, will you have said more than you've done? Will you have talked but not done very much? Or will you have done lots of things?
So it is all said and done means death.
It means the end. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be death, but in this situation, I think it does mean death, yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah. Mm, we generally we do more than it's necessary because we always have more and more.
Mm-hmm.
We want more money. We want more. We want to be more beautiful. We want. It doesn't end.
It never ends. I think you could
Yeah,
be
it
right
never
there.
ends.
Yeah. It kind of makes you think, doesn't it? Yeah, all right, great answer, David. That was a very tricky one. Would you like to ask question number 5 to somebody?
Okay. Let me see. Who spoke last?
So you can choose, I'll give you a choice. You can ask Clarko, Eduardo, Hussein, or Raphael.
Okay, let me ask for Hussein. 5. What is the one thing you'd most like to change about the world?
What a philosophical question. Um, Big deal. I really don't know, but I think I don't know really. Most like to change about the world.
How about just one thing, Hussein? It doesn't have to be the thing you'd most like to change. Just give us one thing you'd like to change.
Maybe if I had a chance to change something completely, maybe I would change something about my life, and then I can think about the rest of the world. I really think that, but
Yeah, okay, good. That's a great answer. What would you change about your own life?
your own life. Yeah, maybe something that I experienced in the past. Yeah,
So you change the past?
yeah, a bit.
And would you like to share it with us? What exactly you would change or not? Is it private?
Yeah, if I had better not tell it, but something in the past, I would change it. Maybe about the world, I shouldn't be so selfish, and I should say like maybe the wars. Yeah, it's so dramatic, but maybe I would stop the wars. Wars. Yeah.
All right. I think, yeah, war seems like such a waste of everything, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's hard to figure out why we have war, but all right, great answer. Well done, Hussein. Hussein, your turn to ask number 6 to either Kako, Eduardo, or Raphael.
Okay. Eduardo, if happiness was the national currency, what kind of work would make you rich?
Are you there, Eduardo? No. All right. Choose Kako or Raphael instead, Hussein, and maybe Eduardo will be back.
I don't know. Yeah. Rafael, maybe Kako. Yeah. Rafael, yeah, you can answer.
Number 6.
Yes.
Well, maybe I think if happiness was a national currency, what kind of work would make you rich? Since happiness, I think it's a, I don't know, we can define it as an energy. We can share it we can share between, among everyone. I think the work would make people feel happy, make people happier. I think it would also make me happy. So sharing happiness, I think would be the great job, what best job ever. A job in which you can, I don't know, helping people and make them feel better. Sharing some kind of happiness, it would be a good payment for the job, for the work.
Okay, great answer, Raphael. So you do something that was sort of involved in helping people, like the whole point would be to share happiness.
Yes.
Is that right? So can you give me an example of an actual job, or would you make a job up?
As an example?
Yeah, like, is there an actual job that you think you could do that's already in existence, or would you just make a new job?
Well, I don't know. It's something to think about. It. I don't have a right answer right now to give.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Hussein's just recommended something to you in the Google chat, Raphael. Have a look.
Yeah. Ice cream.
All right.
The solution.
Yeah. All right, Raphael, great answer. Please could you ask question number 7 to Kako, because he's the only one left.
Kako, are you doing what you believe in, or are you settling for what you are doing?
Hi, Rafael.
Hi, Kako.
I think I am doing what I believe in, even though I am conscious that I have not do all I would like because of the boundaries of the responsibilities imposed by the real life. For example, I am happy with my work, but I would like to have a little free time to travel, for example. But I am limited by my responsibility, by the responsibilities of my job, for example.
All right, so it sounds to me, Kako, like you're making a decent compromise between doing what you believe in and settling for what you can't really control.
I think we have to balance, for example, time for amusement and time to work, time to treat with about serious subjects. Life is a balance of that things for me.
All right, very interesting. Thank you, Kako.
Thank
Kako,
you.
you can read question number 8, and you can choose who you'd like to ask this to. Kako, you have to read out the question and choose somebody to ask the question to, if you wouldn't mind, please.
Okay. Abel.
Yeah, Coco.
Hi, Abel. If
Hi,
you,
Coco.
if the average human life span was 40 years, how would you live your life differently?
Okay, for sure. I would not spend so many hours at work. For sure, I try to enjoy my few years a little more productively.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Maybe, mm, in your own words, I try to put some balance between the years, the 40 years I have to live, and the activities I can develop.
And what activities are things that you would really love to do, Abel?
Sports, sharing some time with my friends, with my wife, with my family,
Mm-hmm.
and helping other people, and enjoying some quiet time at my home. Maybe reading some interesting books, maybe just watching the TV with my wife, some interesting TV programs or movies.
Mm-hmm.
Some simple and enjoyable things, everyday things.
Absolutely. All right. Well, maybe that's like a little hint to you, Abel, that you should try and do some more of those things anyway. Even if you're going to live till you're 90, they don't sound like difficult things to accomplish. So maybe you should try squeezing some more into your life. Thank you for that. Okay, question number 9, Abel. Could you choose somebody to ask?
Okay, to Ahmed, to what degree have you actually controlled the course your life has taken?
The question number 10, or this is the question from you?
Number
In
9, Ahmed.
9, yeah. To what degree have you actually controlled the course your life has taken?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you understand the question, Ahmed?
I think I didn't understand the question good.
Okay, let me explain it in some different words. So it really is asking you, have you had a lot of control over your life or not much control over your life so far? So how much have you been able to control your life?
Yeah, to control my life.
Hmm.
I think if I get of if I give me a degree, I think it is 70 degree, 70 percentage.
Yes.
I control my life not good. I need more skills to control my time.
Mm-hmm.
To achieve more activities, to got a good job, okay, to study more knowledge, to update my knowledge about my work science and my work field. I think 70 percentage is good.
All right, so you feel if you'd had a little bit more education, you may have been able to control things a bit more. Is that kind of true?
Yeah, it's true.
Okay. I think that must be true for a lot of people, and I guess one of the reasons why education is so important is that exact reason. All right, great example. Thank you, Ahmed. Could you ask question number 10 to somebody, anybody you like, please?
Okay, number 2.
Number 10.
Okay, I will ask number 2.
Oh, you would like to ask question number 2?
Hussein.
Ah, okay.
Okay. I will ask Hussein.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, are you more worried about doing things right or doing the right things?
Another philosophical question, but
Yes,
I don't
Hussein, you've
know.
got philosophy today.
Doing things right and doing the right things. I think maybe doing things right is more important than doing the right things, because while you are doing a wrong thing, you can make it a right thing. Yeah.
Okay, now that is
So
a tongue twister.
so I think first one is more important than the second one.
Okay, and what would you say are the right things to do? Can you give an example?
Well, what are the right things? I think it depends on the people's view. Like some people can think playing basketball is not a right thing, it's a waste of time, and other people can think that it's the right thing to do, you can have fun, maybe.
Yep.
And the other things people can consider, like, it depends on the culture, on the people's view. I think right thing. There's no unanimous explanation or definition for the right things, I think. But I think there are bad things all people can accept, like abusing a child, raping someone, killing another person. They are the wrong things generally. Some people can't think they are the right things as well. I think most of the people think that they are wrong things. So,
Hussein, that was very kind of profound answer. I really liked it when you said there's no unanimous definition of the right things. I agree. Great sentence. Well done. Okay, Hussein, you can ask question number 11 to somebody now.
Okay. Kako? If you could offer a new... Yeah, hi Kako.
Number 11, Hussein, not number 12.
Okay.
This one here.
Okay. You are having lunch with 3 people you respect and admire. They all start criticizing a close friend of yours, not knowing she's your friend. The criticism is distasteful, tasteful, and unjustified. What do you do?
I would say some positive about the person. I would I would bring up something positive. Maybe I could direct the conversation in another sense, and people could treat well my friend, and I would say frankly that I knew that person, and that she has qualities.
All right, Kako, that's great. It's very admirable, that answer. Has this ever happened to you before?
Can you repeat, teacher?
Yes, I just said, has this type of situation ever happened to you before? Have you ever had this experience?
Sometimes it have already occurred when I was in my job, but I try to behave in a discreet way, not involving myself in gossips, and I try to see the positive side of people,
Mm-hmm.
avoiding talking about negative points. If I can help on my colleagues on my job, I am always um, um, in a good disposition to help, but I don't like to involve in negative situations like gossips. They cannot bring us nothing positive.
Okay, I have to say I agree with you.
And as well, they don't help the team.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kako. Kako, if you wouldn't mind asking the next question to Ronaldo, who's just managed to join us again.
12, teacher.
Yes, please.
Hello, Ronaldo.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you. Ronaldo, if you could offer a newborn child only one piece of advice, what would it be? What would it be?
Well, I could say to be happy and enjoy your life.
That's a great piece of advice, Ronaldo. And how do you suggest they do that? How do you be happy? What's your recommendation?
Well, to be happy, I think so. It's to do things they like, for example.
Yeah.
And not to be, how can I say, jail, oh my God, how can I say jail in the concepts, you know, in the, and to be free.
Not to be in jail.
Yes, I think so. It's a easygoing person, you know.
Stay out
And
of jail. Okay, great advice.
yes, and I have a lot of friends and laugh a lot, you know, and go to the beach, and of course to study because it's important.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
yeah, and have a good education and be polite and treat another person with respect. I don't know if it makes sense this sentence in English.
For sure, yeah.
Oh, great. And I think that's it. And we must try to get the opportunity to be happy and not to be in jail. How can I say? Stay out of the jail in strict rules. And of course, I'm not saying the child should be unrespectable and no following rules, you know, but get out of the box. I think so.
All right, Ronaldo, great answer. And it's very funny that you should talk about being in jail because if you please could ask question number 13, you can choose between David or Raphael. You can choose to ask either of those two.
What's the number? Sorry.
Number 13, please.
13. Okay. What is my option? Sorry, Rafael and
David or Raphael?
Okay. Okay, I'll try David. David, would you break the law to save a loved one?
Well, teacher, what loved one means?
A loved one is just basically somebody who you love.
Okay. Sure, I will break a law.
What kind of law would you break, though, David? Would you break any law?
I don't know. I don't kill other person to save a loved one.
Okay, so you wouldn't kill another person. That's probably the worst law to break, right? What
Yeah.
about one step down? Anyone want to offer a law that David could break? How about stealing?
Yeah, I still.
Okay, you would steal, so we need to find something in between stealing and killing. What about taking the blame? Would you take the blame for somebody you love so that they didn't have to go to jail?
Yes, I will take the blame. My son, I will take the blame.
All right, David, you're a very admirable person, you know.
Thank you.
Have you ever broken the law, David?
No, never.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. Your loved ones are all still safe, I hope. All right, David, it's your turn to ask Raphael, please, number 14.
Okay, Raphael, have you ever seen insanity where you later saw creativity?
Well, history has shown us that some visionaries they were already considered crazy ones in the past. So it's different. It's because there are too many approaches about things which happen throughout history and how we can deal with these things. Sometimes we can we can look things in some way that other person that I don't know they have a different perspective that they see things in another way.
Yeah.
So uh, and society has defined some standards of behavior and living in which everyone who lives a little, at least for a little bit out of these standards, might be considered crazy or might be considered someone out of the bounds of society, which is not which if we think with a if we think in a broader perspective might be not true. So uh, I yes I've been I've already had these experiences about make a fake judgment of other people who had who simply had another vision of life that I hadn't by them. So yes.
So the lesson really, Raphael, is that you should try not to judge what other people are doing because you can't really ever experience things from their perspective properly, right?
Yes, yes.
All right, very interesting. Great answer because that was a tough question. Okay, Raphael, question number 15 to whoever you like.
May I ask you?
You can ask me, yes.
Okay, what's something you know you do differently than most people?
Okay, something I know I do differently than most people. Let me think about this for a second. This is really difficult because it's hard to know how everybody does everything, right? You might think you know, but something I know I do differently than most people. I can think of some things I do differently than some people. For example, when I play the piano, I usually just play by ear. So I suppose most people, well, not most people, a lot of other people play by ear too, but I don't usually use music. I like to feel and make stuff up as I go along. I'm going to have another think about it, Raphael. If I come up with anything a bit better than that, I'll let you know before the end of class. So I'm going to ask number 16 in that case to... Who should I ask? I'm going to ask David. Number 16. How come the things that make you happy don't make everyone happy?
How come means why.
How come? Yep, means why.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe because I'm strange. I'm a physicist. I like to study. I don't know.
Alright, so you could have answered number 15 as well, David. Alright, so what does make you happy, David, for example?
What?
Can you give me an example of something that does make you happy? And then I'll see whether I think it would make me happy.
Let me see what makes me happy. When I understand something hard, I feel happy.
Alright, so
when
you
get solve a mathematical problem, a kind of mathematical problem, it makes me happy. A regular person doesn't feel happy about that.
Good example. Okay, I have to say though, David, I agree. I do not get happy about having mathematical problems to solve, but I have to say, if I transferred it to something I could relate to, like having some kind of problem in another area of my life, then yeah, I am happy when I conquer it. I'm going to ask the same question to Abel, because I think this is a great one to finish on. You can choose, actually, number 15 or number 16, because they're very related, and it's quite interesting to see what we all do differently. So, Abel, what do you do differently than most people, or what makes you happy that doesn't make other people happy?
Okay, I answer the question 15. What's something you know you do differently than most people? For example, when I try to invest in the market, in the stock market, when stocks go down, most people are selling. So I'm trying to buy in that point and sell when other people is buying because the price is going up.
All right. Well, that's a very
Yes, it's a general and an abstract answer, but some people do that.
Absolutely. I mean, it's difficult to say that because we all do similar things in our lives, right?
For example, in 2007, when the market crashed and go down very hardly, I bought some stocks, Apple stocks, and I got a lot of earning about that. It's a small amount of money, but huge earning in percentage.
All right, great example. Thanks, Abel. Okay, I'm going to ask now Ronaldo. Same question.
Same question. Well, I think so. If I win in the lottery, everybody will be unhappy. I think so.
I can't think of anybody who wouldn't be happy to win the lottery, that's for sure. You never
Yeah.
know, I suppose. But what in your normal life makes you happy, Ahmed? Just
Could you repeat
Ronaldo,
again?
sorry. Ronaldo, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Well, one thing to make me happy, I think it's eating. It's very good. It makes me happy. And another thing is jogging. I like to jogging, and when I complete the race, it's very good sensation. And when I did my first half marathon, it was amazing.
You did, I remember, yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
that makes you happy, and that's definitely something that doesn't make everybody happy, right? Because I
Yeah.
don't really like running.
Yes, that's it.
All right, I will finish with asking Ahmed. Ahmed, same question for you. What makes you
Ask
happy
me?
that doesn't make other people happy? Yeah.
Something make me happy. Your question, something make me happy.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah. I have three girls. I'm married and I have three girls. I think the most thing make me happy to stay with my girl and play with, you know.
Yeah.
Very, very, very interesting time to stay with your girls and you even child the little one have only 1.5 years. You know, she speak like oh, you know, mama. You know, it's very, very interesting time to stay with my family and my wife. You know, it's very, very good time and make me very happy.
All right, what a great answer. And who haven't I asked this to yet? Hussein.
Yeah. The same question. What makes me happy? Eating. Eating something makes me happy. Yeah. Eating,
Anything else?
Drinking some good orange juice. Yeah, and yeah, things like that. Eating, drinking, going out with my friends, maybe. Normal
Yes.
things.
Okay, well, I have to say that drinking orange juice probably isn't something I'd come up with, so maybe we can have that as the one thing that you do differently. But I just think of something that I do, Raphael, which is I have mayonnaise with all of my food. Don't ask me why, I'm a mayonnaise addict. All right, guys, great class. Well done for speaking so beautifully. Don't forget to have a look at the chat box before you leave, just because I've been writing down some corrections and stuff in there. If you haven't answered this question yet, there's three people. David, Falco, David's answered it. He was first. Raphael and Kako, you guys are left. Go to Facebook if you have time and write me your answers on Facebook because I'd love to hear it. Sorry we didn't have time. We have to finish now so that you can go to other classes. But I hope you have a great week if I don't see you again this week. And a great weekend. And take care, everybody. See you later.
See you.
Bye.
Bye, teacher.
See you, teacher. Thank you. Bye.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? I'm going to write it in the chat box.
Okay.
Ronaldo has the second window open, I think.
All right, Ronaldo, can you, if you have another window open of this class, would you mind closing it because we can hear a bit of feedback from somewhere?
Okay, let me go out.
Brill. Thank you. All right, hopefully he'll be coming back in a moment, and I'll say hi to Saeed.
Yeah, my name is Ahmad. Ahmad, not Said.
Ah, okay. Sorry, Ahmad. Okay, well, have we met before?
Could you repeat again?
Yes, have I met you before? Have you been to one of my classes?
Yeah, this is the first time I join this class with you.
All right, well, in that case, welcome. It's good to meet you.
Pleased to meet you again.
Where are you from, Ahmad?
I am from Egypt.
And
From
which
Cairo, Egypt.
and you live in Cairo at the moment?
No, I am Egyptian, and I worked as a system engineer and teaching network and administrating for the network.
Wow, that sounds very interesting. Do you enjoy your job?
Yeah, it is very interesting job.
Well, that's great to hear. It's always good when someone... Okay, looks like we're up and running. Let's hope this doesn't chuck me out again. I've just been chucked out of my previous class twice. Welcome everybody to this class. My name's Teacher Amy, and today's topic for our speaking class is question time. So we're going to have fun asking each other some questions that are supposedly, apparently, meant to free our minds. But they are some fun questions. It'll be a good chance for you to practice all types of tenses, all types of vocabulary. So do come on in and join us if you want to practice your speaking with us. Before we get started, let me just share a couple of... can you hear me okay, guys?
Yes, teacher. Right now it's okay for me.
All right, just checking. Thanks, Amari. Hi to you, by the way. Yeah, I will say hi to you guys properly in a moment. Just let me tell the viewers about the pages that might be able to help them a little bit here on Verbling. There are two pages there. The Facebook page is the first link. Verbling teacher page is the second link. If you want to go and check out either of those, you'll find lots of useful information, resources. You can write messages and check out our calendars as well. So do take a moment to investigate, and we'll say hello to our students. So first of all, Amari, how are you doing?
Yes, teacher, I'm doing great, and I'm so tired because I have a lot of work today.
Oh yeah? What have you been doing today?
I have a lot of lecture, conference, something like that. That's the word.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, keep working on that, Amari. To be honest, native speakers find strong accents difficult as well, so it's not something that you can do much about other than just practice listening to those people, really.
Yeah.
All right, well, welcome to the class, Amari. Great to have you.
Thank you, teacher.
Who else do we have? We have Abel. Hello, Abel.
I'm fine, teacher. Thanks for asking. Hi, guys.
How are you? Have we met before? I don't think so.
Sorry?
I don't think I've met you before, Abel.
No, it's the first class with you, Amy.
All right, well, it's lovely to meet you.
It's the same for me.
Where are you from, Abel?
I'm from Argentina. I live in the north of Argentina, in the province of Salta.
Okay, and what kind of a place is it? Describe it to me briefly.
Okay, it's a mountain. It's the city is in a valley, the Lerma Valley. It's a province that depends mainly on tobacco plantations and tourism. Tourists all over the world, mainly French, American, and Scandinavian people.
Okay, wow, very interesting. It sounds amazing. Do you like living there?
Excuse me?
Do you like living there?
Yes, a lot. I really enjoy living here.
All right. Well, thank you, and lovely to meet you. Welcome, Abel.
Thank you.
Who else do we have here? Hussein, how are you?
Hello, Amy. Thank
Good
you.
to see you again. You've changed your picture.
Yeah.
And why did you choose a picture of a baby with big glasses?
I don't know. I like it. He seems cool. That's why I chose him.
He
Yeah.
does seem cool. Agreed.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to be extremely intelligent.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
How are you doing, Hussein? How's your studying going?
I'm doing great, Amy, and everything's okay. I'm studying English. Yeah.
Very good.
And
Glad
my
to hear
study
it.
is going well as well. Yeah. How about yours? How about
Very
you?
good, thanks. Yeah, everything's going very well. So, good day. It's a good day so far.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the class, Hussein. And
Thank
who else do we
you.
have? Ronaldo, who's a diver, possibly.
Oh,
Are
teacher,
you
can
there,
you hear
Ronaldo?
me?
Yes, I can now.
Yes, I don't know what's going on, but I can't hear you well.
Oh,
Just
is
your
anyone else
voice.
having problems?
Yes, just your voice is speaking. I don't know how can I say it. It's fading.
Cutting out? Like,
Yes, cutting. Yes, cutting all the time. But I will try.
All
Could you
right.
repeat your question?
I would love to if I remembered what it was. I think I just asked you, Ronaldo, are you a diver? Because I was referring to your picture.
With different people from United States, Mexico, Brazil, and India.
Hmm. Wow, that sounds interesting. Do you know these people well, or was it the first time that you've met them?
Sorry, I don't understand your question.
So you mentioned talking to people from all over the world, right?
Oh yes, yes. About processes in my country, Brazil, and I presented some dates, some files for them. It's okay because I met a lot of people last year, and this year I will see them again in Mexico.
All right. Well, that sounds.
Yes, my English is not good when I am speaking, but a lot of people understand when I needed to present some files, something like that, PowerPoint presentation.
All right. Well, I think
Because
your English is great, Amari.
thank you. Because I use my camera, my projector in my office. So yes, I need all the time I needed to speak with them. But when I needed to talk with people in India, from India, it's difficult because their accent is not good for me. I don't know why.
Yeah. It's very strong. I can understand why it's tricky for you.
Yes, yes, it's strong. That's